In this video, we will introduce iterators within the Java programming language. Iterator in Java is a traversing object made specifically for collection objects like list and set. An iterator can access the data element of collection without bothering the user about specific implementation of that collection. Basically, list and set collection provides the iterator. You can get iterator from array list, linked list, and tree set, etc. Map implementations such as HashMap doesn't provide iterator directory, but you can get their key set or value set and can iterate through that collection. An iterator traverses through all the elements of the collection. It works like an enumeration. It has methods hasNext and next, and the list and set interface have iterator methods. When the for each loop is not available and an explicit iterator is needed, then iteration over a collection may be done with a while loop or a for loop. The two styles have different advantages. The while loop is considerably more legible. The for loop minimizes the scope of the iterator to the loop itself. Let's illustrate how to use these iterators. First, I'm going to create a list of animals. And I'm just going to fill it with string of animals. A lion and a tiger and a bear. And now I'm going to create an iterator. Okay, we first obtain an iterator to the beginning of the collection by calling the collection's iterator. We're going to print out a statement here to allow us to know that we're using the while loop. Now I'm going to write the while loop here. While animals iteration has next, we're going to print out the next element in the iterator. Okay, so here we set up a loop that makes a call to the hasNext. Have the loop iterate as long as hasNext returns true. Now over here we set up a loop that makes a call to the hasNext. And within that loop, we're going to be calling the next method, which moves the cursor forward 1. And we can try out our code. So that's an iterator used in a while loop. We can also use it in a for loop. So now we're going to be creating our for loop to iterate over the animal's iterator. So here I'm getting that iterator from the animals, and next I'm going to be calling the animals iterator for.hasNext. Now in the body of my for loop, we're going to be using a string to contain the value of the iterator's next element. We're also going to put an if statement testing whether it equals tiger. If it does equal tiger, we're going to remove it from the list. Else we're going to print to the console. Let's run our code. We can see here that our for loop printed correctly the elements that we iterated over. This concludes our discussion of iterators in Java.